right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
Hey, welcome on in, everybody, to NorCal Sports Network. I don't know if you can hear me. My sound is out on my mic. Welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me. Everything's all screwed up. StreamYard, while I was out, went ahead and changed everything around, and I cannot hear myself talk through my mic. So let me know if you can hear me, guys. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, great. It's just myself, so I guess I don't really need to hear from everybody else. We'll have to get this thing fixed. I would have some guests come in. Wow, what a game tonight, guys. Giants win it 8-7, and I guess I don't even need these. They don't work. I can't hear. Thanks for having me back, guys. This will be short. I probably will only be able to make it about 30 minutes. I'm very weak, still recovering. Thanks to all everybody who wished me well. I spent 6 days in the hospital. For those who don't know, I had to have 4 pints of blood transfusion as I was bleeding internally, and had to be rushed to the hospital last Thursday night as my blood pressure dropped to a very low 70/45, and I was very close to departing, it sounds like, but thank God it kept me going, and I am grateful to be back. I don't know what's going on with the sound here, but everything's out. Hopefully we'll get it fixed tomorrow. But yeah, it was a long 6 days in the hospital. I could never find the actual spot where the bleeding in the lower intestine. It was just probably from my surgeries that I had. I took so many NSAIDs that it just ate up my stomach. So I'm recovering, but I'm weak. So we'll get right into this. Thank you to everyone for all the well wishes out there. Really do appreciate it. It means a lot. God is good. And that's all I gotta say. All glory to God. That's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I give him all the glory and praise, and thankful to be back. So Giants win it tonight. An amazing game as they bring out the bats tonight and win it 8-7. Almost blew it. Logan Webb had an 8-2 lead, and you thought, man, this is in the bag, right? Giants got this thing with ease. Logan Webb, when it got to be 8-4, you thought, that's all right. Then Conforto hits a 2-run homer, and you're thinking, oh no, this isn't going to happen. But the Giants get it done. The bullpen hangs on, and Camilo Duvall pulls it out in the 9th, gets the double play ball there to end it, and the Giants win it 8-7. Dodgers lose their 7th in a row. So Giants now move to within 4 games of the Dodgers. And tonight's, what can you say? Willy Adames is hot. Willy Adames goes 2 for 4, 3 RBIs with a home run, led off the scoring with that home run early on, put the Giants up 1-0. Dodgers went ahead 2-1, but Giants come back, storming back, take the lead 3-2, and then they put up 5 in the bottom of the 5th, which was great to see. And my only complaint tonight, Jung-Hoo Lee, he had a really good game offensively, was 3 for 4. A little struggle out in the outfield for Jung-Hoo Lee, but Jung-Hoo Lee, come on, you got to be able to score. I think he was safe at the plate, but for a guy that's pretty fast, he's got to learn how to slide. Have you guys noticed Jung-Hoo Lee when he tries to steal bases, that he does not slide well, and he just needs to learn to slide a little bit more gracefully. I don't know. His slides look awkward. He comes up, his knees come up, and I don't know. I just like to see him. That was a tough play at the plate where you could get hurt diving in. The way the plate was kind of almost blocked, but a nice dive there with his hand would be much easier to get, where it's not even close at the plate. But that's, I'm nitpicking, I know. But, I think he's got to work on his base running. And, he had a couple balls tonight that he didn't get the greatest jump on. But, hey, all in all, the Giants win it. And Los, he misses guys running over the plate. Yeah, that was the old days. Yeah, those days are long gone, Los, as we miss those days too. I mean, even in the All-Star game, you saw Pete Rose run over Ray Fosse. Unfortunately, ruined kind of Ray Fosse's career, but they played with much more passion back in the day. Willie has arrived. Yes. Willie and the Poor Boys are back. Willie and the Poor Boys down on the corner, right? Yeah, the umpire had a horrible view of that, Chris. That was he was blocked out. What is he getting behind, like toward the pitcher's mound and looking over? You got to stay behind the plate and get a much better view. That was one of the worst views for an umpire that I've ever seen. Yeah, he was safe, George. He was safe. But yeah, the umpire just took himself completely out of the play. Yeah, horrible view. Yeah, of the strike zone. Yeah, that umpire was not too good tonight. But Giants win it. I mean, stars of the game tonight. If I'm going to go stars of the game, I'm going to go Willie Adames. He played, he comes up with two hits, two huge hits, drives in the 3 big runs, the triple that drove in the 2, that kept that rally. And those were 2 critical runs. That made it 7-2. And and then, of course, the home run. Star number 2 tonight, I am going to go with, wow, that's a tough one. There's a couple guys I could go with tonight with star number 2. Adames definitely the star. I'm going to go Dominic Smith, big home run. And that was crucial. That turns out to be a difference maker. And I'm going to just give Rogers and Duvall, I'm going to put those 2 together. Rodriguez was sharp. He did give up the 1 run, but he looked good, and he was able to get Ohtani out. So, I mean, the bullpen, you can lump the bullpen together. Rodriguez did give up 1 run, but he went 1 2/3. You could probably say the 3 guys in the bullpen really were able to nail it down. Rodriguez threw 29 pitches, so we know based on Rodriguez's record, he probably will not be ready to pitch tomorrow. He does not recover well, being a smaller framed guy. But it was great to watch the game, though, from my TV at home versus watching it from my phone in the hospital bed. I got some interesting stuff to pass on here, guys. This was pretty cool. In my hospital bed, I got to give a shout out to my nurse, who was the nurse that was on duty when I was discharged from the hospital. This is Lacey. Lacey is a huge Giants fan. She's from Crockett, and she watches all the Giants games. So if you're out there watching, Lacey, thank you for all your care. And there she was, Lacey again. That's another picture, but she's a big Giants fan from Crockett down here in Arizona. Her and her boyfriend are big Giants fans. So she said, her and her boyfriend are subscribing to NorCal Sports. So shout out to Lacey and awesome. The medical field was wonderful. And so hopefully, I'll just be recovering. It's going to be a little bit slower process because it's going to be when you lose a lot of blood, it just takes a while to get your strength back. So I'm just taking it easy. Fortunately, it's summer here in Arizona, and so it's hotter than Hades. It's so hot. There's not much to do out there. So I'm just hanging inside and thankful that I've got a wonderful wife to help take care of me. But hopefully in a week or two, I'll be able to get up and each week get moving a little better. But guys, this was the Giants are playing pretty good ball. They've lost just a couple games in the last. They lost to the A's last Friday night, and they lost to the Phillies on Wednesday. So they've played 3, 6. What have they played? 3, 6, 7 games. Am I doing my math right? Since 3, 6, 7, and they've won 5 of 7, I believe. If that's right, they won 2 in Oakland or in SAC, I should say, 2 up in SAC, 2 against the Phillies, and 1 here against the Dodgers. So 5 out of the last 7, and they are moving closer to the Dodgers. Now only 4 out, and if we take a peek at the standings, this might take me a minute to pull this up, guys. StreamYard, as I mentioned, changed everything, and this is the first time looking at it, and I don't even know where the controls are. I have 2 years of, oops, what did I just do? I turned the camera off. Like I say, I'm looking for, I don't want to push the wrong button. Nope, I don't want to hit, that's closing this. I don't even know how to pull these things up, guys. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. No, I'm trying to pull up the standings. They changed, like I say, they changed everything. I'm going to have to get with Eric and see what's happening because all my crew is out too. Traveling in the summer. Share screen. Okay, here we go. Maybe this is it. There we go. All right, standings. There we go. Giants, 4 back of the Dodgers, 9 over 500. Dodgers have lost 7 in a row. How would that be if Giants can somehow pull off a sweep and the Dodgers go into the All-Star break with a 9-game losing streak? So as we look at the wild card, though, let's take a peek at the wild card, shall we? Whoops, sorry about that. That went too far back. Let's see. Okay, wild card. All right. Wild card standings for. Nope, I hit the wrong one again. Bear with me, guys. I am moving at about 40% right now. There's the wild card standings. Giants today would hold off the Padres by 1/2 game, and that's what your standings look like for the wild card. Giants are right there. This thing, we're seeing some separation here as the Braves are 10 back, but you never know. It may not be the Braves' year. Hopefully not. Hopefully they don't come charging. So right now, I do still think this is the Dodgers division. I wish I could get I'd bring Dallas in here, but I wouldn't be able to hear a word he's saying right now because of my mic's all messed up. So we'll see if we can get this thing straightened out for the next show for tomorrow and figure all this out. But good to see everybody in the chat. It really is great. Thank you again for all of your well wishes. It means a lot. Tell you, man, when you're fine 1 minute and you think all of a sudden, I was watching the Giants game last Thursday. What was it? Thursday? No. I can't even remember now. Whatever, I think it was Thursday. Anyway, I was watching a baseball game on the couch, got up to do a little walking after my back surgery, and all of a sudden I was about ready to pass out. And next thing I knew, I was laying on my bed because I couldn't get any air. And all of a sudden, boom, I told my wife, I said, call 911. And I'm like, I couldn't breathe. I was just losing everything. And all of a sudden, paramedics are there. And it's like, but, you think life's fine 1 minute and the next minute, you're you're staring at possible death. And so I'm very grateful for to be here, and don't take things lightly. But gosh, this is going to be a fun series, a fun second half of the season. Hopefully, Giants, hopefully Rafael Devers can get his bat going. I think it will. I think the break's going to do Devers some real good, right? I mean, the Giants need to trade for another starting pitcher. Absolutely. They definitely need another starting pitcher, maybe two. But I think Devers, the break's going to do him good. He looks like he's not 100%. Well, we know he's not 100%. You can watch him run around the bases. He's barely running. I don't know if they said it's a growing muscle, a slight growing pull, or if it's hamstring. I've heard two different things. I think it might be a slight growing pull. Good thing they've got the break coming up because he can rest Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And hopefully that will help him tremendously. And if that bat gets going and other bats get going, I really like the Giants setup. Hey, Barry, thanks. Barry Bonds, welcome me back. Can't get any better than that, right? Too bad it's not the real Barry Bonds. That would be cool. Let's see. Well, I'm going through the chat here so fast. They're coming in fast and furious. Inflammation in his back, Dallas says. Okay, Devers has some inflammation in his back. Okay. Yeah, that would be yeah, absolutely, Beto. Never take life for granted. You never know. I never dreamt anything like that would happen. I've been in relatively pretty good health. I'm 63, be 64 next month, and have felt pretty good, and just some joint issues, but no real health issues. And just to have something like that happen, a freaky thing. So really do appreciate the well wishes out there. Thanks, Chardal. Appreciate it. It means a lot. Thanks so much. Let's see, what else can we go? Oh, wow. Nerve stuff. That's not good. Did he hurt that when he got here? Because I did not hear of him having an injury. I thought it happened while he was here. That's not good. That's not good. That's kind of, he could have I had some of that situation. I hope he doesn't have a herniated disc, because a herniated disc putting pressure on the nerve, that's what I had to have back surgery for, because it was so brutal. I mean, his is probably not that bad because he's able to move around. I could hardly walk. Oh, wow. NorCal Sports, he says, almost passed away in 2010. 3 months later, the Giants won the whole enchilada. Well, let's hope that happens for the Giants this year. That would be pretty cool. Oh, Philip, sorry to hear that, man. Man, life is precious. And anytime, don't take things for granted, man. Make sure you're close with your loved ones, your parents, your kids. Don't take life for granted, man. I missed the super chat. I am sorry. I see that. Let me get the super chats here. Red Jet, thank you. A dime for Dan. Welcome back. Like and sub. Thank you so much, Shell. Really appreciate that. Yes, if you guys would like and sub, that would mean a lot. Welcome back. Prayer is powerful. Amen to that. I am a big believer in prayer. There's no doubt prayer. God is on the throne. Dynamite drums 499. Hey buddy, glad you're still here. 6 days in hospital is no joke. Don't overdo it here. We'll be here when you're 100% too. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that, guys. All your support means a lot. Really does. Thank you so much. I'm just going through here. Oh, he was hurt in Boston. They never MRI'd him. Whoa. He could have a possible herniated disc because that happens to anybody at any age. And you get a herniated disc and it gets putting pressure on the nerve. It's definitely going to affect his swing. It's definitely going to affect his play. Let's see. Yeah, they probably gave him a steroid injection right in the spine, right where, yeah, that's true. Hopefully he doesn't look in the greatest shape. Sorry, I got to drink a lot of water here to get my energy back. What else? Hopefully I'll have the mic guys fixed tomorrow so we can have maybe Dallas join us. Because like I said, I can't hear any of the sounds, so I'm glad you guys were able to hear. And I couldn't find the music. Everything's been moved in StreamYard. They had it completely. They had it with. They changed it. I wish I could show you the screen, but the entire format of my board looks completely different. They did a 180 on us, and I can't find anything. Aaron says, welcome back, Dan. Nothing has changed since you've been gone. The WNBA still sucks, and LeBum is still not top 5. Amen. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was fun to see the Giants win tonight. But, you couldn't get NCAA. Hey, I hopefully we had guys running it. I don't know. I know we had a couple guys doing the show for a while. And, if I'm out, we got guys that'll step in and step up. So, let's see, I'm just going through your guys' chat. Sean Murphy hit 2 home runs tonight. He has 15 on the season. Yeah, I'd love to see Murphy as a backstop, an extra guy that can actually be a threat at the plate. Although Bailey's coming around, nice to see him get on base. Revise my win projection. Robert, I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to stick with my 86 win projection. I'm not going to bounce around my win projection from game to game. I'll just keep it at 86, but I hope I'm wrong. I think it's going to take closer to 90 for the Giants to get into a wild card this year. I mean, you look at the wild card teams and, you got the Mets and the Phillies battling, and one of those is going to be a wild card. San Diego, St. Louis. I have a feeling it's going to be San Diego. So for them to beat off some of these teams, hold them off, I think they're going to have to get closer to 90 wins is my guess. Last year it was 89, and teams seem to be a little ahead of last year's projection with the win totals. Bailey is finally at 200. Okay, Hilliard is in Goodyear. All right, we got Mark Graves is down there in the Goodyear area as well. I'm up in off the 303, just near Peoria in Sun City West. I'm on the Peoria border. So I'm in the Peoria School District, but in Sun City West is the official address. Yeah, Lowe's, Robert's 80, my 86 beats Lowe's 78 win total. Yeah, we'll see. Patrick's at the 200 mark now. Yes, batting 200. Yeah, like I said, I would bring some guests in here, but I wouldn't be able to hear a word they're saying, so it would be kind of awkward. So I got to work on getting that thing fixed. Thanks, Jet. I don't want to leave yet. No, I got too much to live for. Too much to live for. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Just as long as I'm sitting, I'm good, or laying down. If I get up and start walking, everything, because of the loss of blood, everything's weak and everything shifts on me. So I just take it easy. I don't move around fast. I'm I'll get well, and appreciate your prayers. See, I'm going through this chat here. What do you guys think of the just the Giants tonight in general? When you look at their hitting tonight, they had 9 hits tonight. The Dodgers ended up out hitting the Giants by a total of what was it, 11-10 or 9, 11-9, 11-9, and but the Giants putting up 5 runs in 1 inning, that's pretty unusual, right? I mean, when's the last time the Giants put up a 5-spot or better in an inning? I can't remember the last time they did that. Now, it might have happened when I was out, because I was not 100% coherent with everything, but I'm just, looking here at the Giants batting averages right now. If you look at the Giants lineup, Yaz is batting 245. Ramos is kind of in a slump. He's down to 265. Devers is all the way down to 260. Chapman is at 241. Willie Adames 225, but that's pretty good compared to where he was at. He's actually moving up. Jung-Hoo Lee's at 251. Casey Schmidt is at 264. Dom Smith 244, and Bailey 200. So the high mark right now is Ramos 265, then Schmidt 264, and then Devers 260. Wow. Nobody hitting over 265 in this lineup. That is not good. Yeah, I thought Webb's command was high tonight too. Yeah. He had Betts down 0-2, and then Betts got a hold of that. Yeah. Fortunately, the bullpen hung on. Yeah, Jung-Hoo Lee. I like Jung-Hoo Lee's last at bat where he just kind of slapped it into center field. He was ahead of the pitch, and if you saw it, he was already in his swing, and then he kind of held back the swing a little bit. I'll just put my hands up a little higher here. If I move this, Webb Adames 344 in July. Love it. So yeah, he as he started swinging, he kind of held it up and then kind of was able to stay on it and just flick it out into center field. So, hey, Ben, good to see you too. Thanks for being here. But Giants get a much needed win tonight. Got to start the series off. Tomorrow, you've got Ohtani on the mound, and he'll probably go 2, maybe 3 innings. He's pitched 1 inning his first 2 starts. In his last 2 starts, he's gone 2 innings. So he's gone 1-1, 2-2. I don't know if the Dodgers are going to ramp him up tomorrow and he's going to maybe go 3 innings, but I'm expecting Emmett Sheehan behind him. And if you remember, Emmett Sheehan had his first game as a big leaguer, almost threw a no-hitter against the Giants at Oracle. So that was he may be tough. Tomorrow's going to be a tough game, Giants, and then they got Yamamoto on Sunday. And tomorrow the Giants go with Roop, who the Dodgers hit really hard in LA. And then they go with Yamamoto Sunday. The Giants go with Robbie Ray. So, hey, guys, I'm going to see if I can figure this music out where it is because they changed it. But I am going to kind of keep the show to a minimum tonight. I am running starting to get weak, and I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to call it a night here. Appreciate you guys being here. I think this is the song. Let me see if I got it right here. And then if I can, the volume might be high. First, wait, let me find the volume, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. Moving things around here. Here we go. I can't hear the sound, so guys, we're sponsored by Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group, located in Marin, licensed in California. Make sure you give Chapman Law Group a call for all your legal needs at 415-613-9483. Chapman Law Group. If you got a personal injury situation, give Chapman Law Group a call before you settle with any insurance company. Chapman Law Group. Doesn't cost you a thing to call them. The call's free. The consultation's free. Give Chapman Law Group a call for all your legal needs, especially a personal injury situation. So, guys, as the music is playing, I hope it's playing. Okay, thanks, Dallas. Appreciate that. Like I say, the mic, something happened tonight with the setup, so I will get that fixed. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Good to have you guys all in here. And, guys, tomorrow, I'm not sure if we'll come back tomorrow night or we'll come back after the Giants game. 1:05 start tomorrow, Giants, Dodgers. Just keep an eye on it, and we'll come back tomorrow either after the ball game sometime around 3:34, or we'll come back tomorrow about 8 o'clock. Guys, love you all. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And go Giants. Let's get this thing done tomorrow, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.